What's up, guys? PowerManiac720 here, and I have for you today a couple more battles from the ORAS in-game battle spot doubles ladder. This is now my 4th attempt at a video tonight because my opponents keep disconnecting because I keep making good plays, which is really annoying because I've had some really good battles. But as you can see, still using Chance Alexander's team with Jellicent, Ferrothorn, Landorus, Thundurus, Blaziken, and Mega Kangaskhan. One thing I don't like about this team is its lack of a Conkeldurr answer. I'd probably replace Jellicent with maybe Sylveon to fix that, because I think that I don't bring Jellicent a lot, and although it's a good Pokemon, I don't think it has a ton of use on this team. And I asked Chance, I said, you know, what do you do for Landorus? And he said, not Landorus, sorry, Conkeldurr. And he said, I basically just try to outpower it. So yeah, you guys have had a couple of really good battles today that I don't get to save because my opponents keep disconnecting on me. So we find PokeTutor from Illinois with a 1447 rating, with a team of, well, pretty standard team: Kangaskhan, Amoonguss, Scizor, Landorus, Thundurus, Heatran. So I'm just gonna lead Kangaskhan, Landorus. Seems pretty safe. Definitely want Blaziken in the back. Blaziken does really well against this team. And I think Thundurus for my last one. I don't want to bring the Pharaoh because, like, Kangaskhan probably has low kick or power up punch. Heatran's a thing. Landorus probably has superpower. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be bad to bring, like, to try and bait a fake out. Like, I could, you know, lead Landorus, Thundurus, and then switch in Ferrothorn and bait the fake out, but... Alright, let's see what my opponent does here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this team's pretty cool. There's definitely... It looks pretty standard, but there's definitely a couple... I guess there's one cool trick on it. Like, one really cool trick is the Landorus has Rock Tomb over U-turn, or knockoff, which I think is really cool because this team really lacks speed control with the exception of Thunder Wave. So I think Rock Tomb is definitely an unexpected and really good way to control the speed. You know, a lot of people argue that U-turn's kind of useless anyway because, like, it does so minimal damage and you can just switch out anyway. Like, you can just manually switch. It does the same thing. So we see Thundurus and Amoonguss for my opponent. Definitely an interesting position for me to be in because I really need to knock out both these Pokemon. I need to knock out the Thundurus. I'm actually going to double edge the Thundurus and just Rock Slide. I'm just going to go right for it. Oh, Thundurus switches out. Let's see if the Amoonguss just protects. Well, that Intimidate definitely hurts. Oh, it would be so ideal right now if this Amoonguss just protects. And it does. Perfect. So, I make a good play here. Double Edge and Rock Slide the Landorus slot. Unfortunately, the Intimidate is making things quite difficult. Was that a crit? Oh, that just did a lot of damage. So -1 double edge just knocked out this Landorus, which is really surprising. Let's see if we see Thundurus come back in. Oh, Heatran's gonna come in for my opponent. So I definitely think we're gonna see a Rage Powder here for my opponent. Oh, I do have Thundurus in the back. I forgot about that. So I'm just going to go right after this. I'm just going to go for it. Double Edge Amoonguss. Rock Slide away. Yeah, Amoonguss just going to Rage Powder. Which makes sense. You don't want to take a low kick or a power up punch. So let's see if we get a flinch in this Heatran. Double Edge off into Amoonguss. There's a very sizable chunk of damage. No Rocky Helmet, thank God. And the Heatran sets up a sub. So sub lefty's Heatran could be an issue. It's Black Sludge Amoonguss too. So I am going to double edge the Amoonguss again. And do we really want to double edge? I think he's going to protect, so I'm going to low kick the Heatran. And I'm going to switch out into Thundurus. If he Rage Powers, I'm... Oh, yes. So I make another good play here, thank God. Making a lot of good reads this game. So that should break the sub, yep. Thundurus avoids the Heat Wave, which is nice. So I'm going to double edge the Amoonguss. And wait, is my Thundurus faster than my Kangaskhan? Summary. 134, 140, nope. Oh, it's good then, yes, that's what I want. So, whoops. So I'm going to double edge the Amoonguss and knock it out. And then I can just Thunderbolt the Heatran, and I think that should prevent it from setting up a sub. Oh, it protects. That's even better. It's actually a pretty good move for my opponent because I think it's a free switch into his own Kangaskhan, right? However, I can just low kick slash taunt the Heatran slot. And if I lose Kangaskhan, I get a free switch into my Landorus. Oh, very... Weird. So I'm going to low kick the Heatran like I said, and I'm going to swagger the Thundurus. Oh, Heatran goes for the double. If this is bulky, then I outspeed it. Oh yeah, I just outspeed it. So he went for the double to try and knock out Kangaskhan with a Thunderbolt. So if he hits himself in confusion here, I'm going to get a 4-0. Ah. He messes up my 4-0. He's okay though, because I have Landorus and Blaziken in the back, and Thundurus, all of them at full health. So pretty clean win here. My opponent had a pretty standard team. So I'm just going to Rock Slide and Thunderbolt. And my opponent forfeits. Good. So we win the first match 3-1 against PokeTutor. Like I said, they had a pretty good team. He just made a lot of kind of obvious plays. And that's, I mean, I was able to predict them mostly because he's lower ladder. So I kind of just assumed like that's, like he's going to make the obvious plays, which he did. Alright, so let's see if we can get our second battle in. Currently sitting at a record of 10-3 with a 1587 rating. If we play a decent opponent here, a win could put us above 1600. You know, like I said, also a huge shout out to Chance for letting me use his team. It's an awesome team. I'm loving it a lot. One more change I might make is maybe give Kangaskhan Drain Punch, just to make it a little bulkier. I think bulky Drain Punch Kang is something that's been very underused in this meta, and I think it has a lot of potential. I've actually been testing it a little bit, and it's really, really good. Like, it's really demoralizing when you get a Kangaskhan on a low health, and you just Drain Punch all the health back. Especially because Drain Punch does so much to things that you wouldn't expect it to. Like, it doesn't take away a lot of damage, but like the thing has a ton of HP, and so you get a ton of health back. Oh man, what is taking so long? Taking us a while to find an opponent. Come on, opponent, opponent, opponent. Are we not going to find an opponent here? It's like the first day of the new season. Why aren't people playing? Seriously right now? Opponent cannot be found. Alright, so it's always fun to not find an opponent. Let us try this again. Alright, so let's see if this time the online ladder will grace us with an opponent. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Just cannot find an opponent. I've never gone twice without finding an opponent, so this would be a record for me. This is unbelievable right now. I can't believe we can't find an opponent. Another, I can't believe this. A trainer can't be found. This is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. If I can't find an opponent here, I just quit. I just feel like people are just like annoyed and just don't want to play me. First everyone disconnects from my battles, now they won't even battle me. This really is mind-boggling. I've never seen this before. Oh, we find Ghostly, finally, from Canada with a 1431 rating. And a team of, alright, pretty standard rain-looking team. Mawile, Metagross, Politoed, Ludicolo, Clefairy, and my Lodic. So, of course, Thundurus has a field day here, and so does Ferrothorn, so I'm going to leave those two. Definitely want Kang in the back. The question is, do I want to bring Landorus? I think Jelly is probably better, actually, because I can burn the Metagross or the Mawile and just kind of be annoying and bulky. The Landorus lets me Earthquake things, but also isn't good against rain. So I think I'm going to go Jelly. I'm going to leave Landorus and Blaziken out of this one. So, Thundurus... Oh, okay. Definitely not the lead I was anticipating. So I'm going to Leech Seed and taunt the Clefairy. I think my opponent's probably going to Mega Evolve and sub. So I just want to get rid of the... sub. Or get rid of the ability to follow me. Yeah, here comes the follow me. Get my taunt off so my opponent can't use follow me next turn. But it just goes right for the Iron Head into Thunderous. No Zen Headbutt. Which is an interesting choice. And now I think Thunderous is going to be... Not Thunderous, Ferrothorn is going to be very annoying for my opponent to deal with because he has no reliable way to knock me out. Unless he's got like HP Fire on something. But I'm going to Leech Seed the Metagross and I'm going to taunt it. Because I don't want it subbing. Withdraws Clefairy, we might see a switch into the Ludicolo. Politoed, okay. We might see a double switch then. I think it makes sense. Oh, no, I guess we wouldn't. I think Metagross would have switched out first. Metagross now goes to the Zen Headbutt and the Thunderous. It's going to do a little bit more damage this time. Almost knocks me out. So I get another Leech Seed off. Thank God. So like I said, like I can literally sit here and just Leech Seed all game because my opponent really can't deal with it. So I'm going to Leech Seed the Politoed now, and I'm going to Thunder Wave the Metagross. Because I think we might see Ludicolo switch in that slot. Yeah, so Metagross withdraws. And we do see Ludicolo, so... So at least I slow down the Ludicolo last ditch effort. And Thunderous takes an Ice Beam from this Politoed, which knocks it out. And now that this Ludicolo is paralyzed, I can switch in my Kangaskhan to fake it out pretty easily. Which is what I'm going to do. So I see my opponent's four is Politoed, Ludicolo, Metagross, and Clefairy. I'm actually going to Leech Seed. No, I'm just going to Power Whip the Politoed slot. And I'm just going to fake out the Ludicolo. Oh, no switch is good. So, made the right call. This fake out should do pretty good chunk of damage to the Ludicolo. Politoed protects, perfect. I am fine with that. Yeah, this fake out is going to do just about 50%. And the Ludicolo has leftovers. And Ferrothorn is just going to sit there and just get health. So I am going to Power Up the Politoed again. And I'm just going to Double Edge the Ludicolo. We're probably going to see a switch from Ludi. Yep. Probably into Metagross, but... Oh, Clefairy. Alright, that's good, because I really want to get some damage off on this Clefairy. This Clefairy is definitely the most annoying thing for me to knock out right now. Oh, so if this stall burns my Kangaskhan, I'm in trouble. I am now in trouble. Oh wow, Power Up knocked out the Politoed. I definitely did not anticipate that. So I'm guessing we're going to see Metagross come out here, which would make sense. If it does, I'm going to switch out Kangaskhan. Yeah, Metagross comes in. So I'm just going to Iron Head the Clefairy, and I'm going to switch out Kangaskhan for Jellicent. I'm guessing we're going to see an Iron Head onto Kangaskhan, so... Jellicent pretty much wins me the match from here, because I'm going to have Paralyzed Ludicolo and Metagross. Oh, Metagross protects. Oh, we can see a double protect. Oh, a Moonblast. Interesting move. I guess he didn't want to take a Sucker Punch. I paralyzed it, or disabled it, not that that matters. So I do knock out the Clefairy. And now, like I said, Jellicent and Ferrothorn pretty much win this match. Because like I said, my opponent has 0 way to deal with the Metagross. And honestly, Iron Headbutt's going to be doing... I'm sorry, Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet could be doing more damage to Metagross. So I'm going to Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp the Metagross here. Honestly, I think my opponent's probably going to forfeit. There really is no way out. I guess the only way out would be Ludicolo Scald Burns Ferrothorn, or Freeze it with Ice Beam. We're just going to see a Zen Headbutt on the Ferrothorn. It's going to do a lot of damage to him. Yeah, it does. What's that? 32 damage to me. So you see Iron Barbs, you see Rocky Helmet, and now we see Will-O-Wisp, and we're going to see Leech Seed. So it's just so much chip damage racking up right now. So you see Big Jump Ludicolo on the Jellicent. Cursed Body would be nice. Nope. And Leech Seed gets off too. So Jellicent gets some health back. Ludicolo gets some health back. Ferrothorn's gonna get some health back. And Metagross is gonna lose a bunch of health. Yeah, so like I said, my opponent's team had no answer to Ferrothorn. I'm just going to Power Whip the Ludicolo and use Recover with Jellicent. Like I said, I feel like my opponent's going to forfeit here because he can't do anything. And my opponent forfeits. Cool. So, anyway, that's it for today's episode. Like I said, team definitely, I think, looked really good in both battles. Picking up a couple wins, which is nice, and just continuing to move up the ladder. So, I'm going to ladder a little more with the team tonight. Hopefully get up so I can not be playing people in the 1400s, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle, and until next time, bye.